More voices are putting Maryland's juvenile crime crisis into perspective. Fox 45 has been covering the juvenile crime problem for months as parents, police, and prosecutors across the state continue to call for change to the current juvenile laws. And as violence among young people spikes across the state, a lot of it is playing out near or sometimes even inside schools. With school back in session, we spoke with Baltimore City School Police Sergeant Clyde Boatwright about why this is happening. Fox 45's Maxine Stryker has more.
As the school year is back in full swing,
our schools are a reflection of our communities.
Violence among young people statewide is of top concern.
What's going on in the communities will ultimately impact our schools.
And that's become evident in just the first few weeks of the school year as violence has touched schools across our region. It was just 2 weeks ago a gun was found on an 8th grader at Cherry Hill Elementary Middle School, temporarily placing the school on lockdown.
I don't even understand in an elementary school, how do these things even happen?
And in Howard County this week, police charged a 17-year-old student after they say he brought this handgun to Oakland Mills High School.
Right now, we're now seeing our young people throughout the state carry firearms on a regular basis. It's almost the equivalent of how people used to carry pocket knives. Now, people just arm themselves and decide that they want to, in some cases use it for, robberies. They're using it for carjackings. They're using it for shootings.
Baltimore City Schools Police Sergeant Clyde Boatwright says guns are simply too available to young people. Last year, at least a dozen were found in Baltimore City Schools alone.
Traditionally, we've seen that those guns are not being used at the school on another student.
A 12-year-old boy was shot near Dunbar High School's football stadium during a recent Friday night football game, sending spectators scrambling for cover as players ran off the field in fear.
It's not normal, but sadly, it's the reality of the challenges of inner city.
At that same school Monday, a cafeteria window was hit by gunfire after school, and 2 juveniles were taken into custody. As the calls for change grow louder from parents, police, and prosecutors, legislators have yet to take action to address the juvenile crime crisis. And Boatwright says they can't afford to wait much longer.
I think that they need consequences, and if we can address those and give consequences for these poor decisions, then maybe those young people who are on the fence about whether or not they should make bad decisions will see that they will be held accountable.
And schools can be the safe haven they're meant to be.
We are ready to, be called to action in a minute's notice. So, but we pray and hope that, we have a successful school year.
Maxine Stryker, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.